online, by phone, or in person. And the offer is good for July 31st only for carry-out or delivery at participating Valentino's locations.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Saturday. Eagle Raceway is open for a full season of dirt track racing action every Saturday night. Don't miss the epic battles on the high banks of Eagle Raceway each Saturday between the Nebraska Septic Sprint Cars, Nebraska Lottery Modifieds, Avid Realty Sport Mods, Valentino's Hobby Stocks, and A1 Iron Stock Cars. Let's go racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street. Check out the full schedule at eagleraceway.com.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? Do you need a lawyer you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion? The attorneys at Liberty Law understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Contact us for a free consultation by calling 877-42-LIBERTY. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help get you the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Liberty Law Group. Trial attorneys you can trust.
Take control of your health with the DASH scan at Advanced Medical Imaging. The DASH scan is a full-body MRI designed for advanced health screening. This dynamic approach provides exceptionally sharp images across multiple organ systems, helping to detect potential concerns early. With minimal radiation and no invasive procedures, the DASH scan offers a safe, comprehensive look at your health. Plus, results are delivered faster than ever, giving both patients and physicians confidence in screening and diagnosis. Your health is too important to wait. Schedule your DASH scan today at Advanced Medical Imaging. Visit amimaging.com or call 402-484-6677 to learn more. MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Moe's Moving is now Moe's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has 0 hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships, one with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Welcome to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history. We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are here on this thunderous Thursday, and Nick's beard is still looking mighty this morning. Nick, take the compliment.
I appreciate the compliment. Thank you.
Just take the compliment.
Thank you.
And even when you went to adjust the volume, I looked at your tricep, and it said good morning to me. Look at that.
Thank you.
It's popping. Look at that. It's,
no, it's not. It doesn't feel like it's popping.
Look at that, Nick. I mean, he's just a golden child over there, you guys. You understand? You know, when I first met Nick, he was this kid that, it was just howdy doody,
Great.
And he's just, I'm just watching him grow up in front of my face, man. It's like watching one of your, literally, I'm old enough to be his dad, literally.
He is.
And so it's cool to see a kid grow up, man. His shoulders, we used to call him Swim, Sip. One time that Nick wore like an aqua polo, and he said, "You look like a big swimming pool." That's what Steve Sipple said to him. Now Nick's been in the gym.
Yeah, that comment made me lose some weight.
He's trimmed down. He's not even a pool anymore. He's one lane. Just one lane of the pool. Yeah, he's one lane. And it's the Olympic style one, too. I come out that baby pool.
That nickname, the one lane nickname hasn't stuck as well as Swim did, but the Swim, I tell AD all the time, I'll be like out, we'll be going to do stuff, like whether it's a ticket event or something, and people will say, they'll call me Swim and not Nick. And Sip, I can't remember the last time he calls me Nick. I cannot remember the last time that he or Bill Bush called me Nick.
I don't think anybody calls you.
No, very, very few people call me Nick anymore.
Nick, here's the thing about it. There's going to be people that aren't even going to know your real name after a while.
I'm not sure if I want that.
Well, I'm telling you. Well, Raph deals with that at times.
Raph
don't
does.
Know his first name.
Yep, you obviously.
I don't know his first name.
Yeah, Chris Raff. A lot of people don't know his first name is Chris. Coach Gill, I've said this a few days ago, coined the term AD years ago, and now everybody calls me AD for the most part. There's very few people that even know my name is Aaron. It's just AD.
Yeah.
But we know these guys' name. Mark Ladd, is good to see you. Coach B, the Nebraska Wesleyan soccer coaches are here in the house. It's good to see you guys this morning, man. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
You look like a model.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, Mark Ladd comes in here. He's chiseled up.
Yeah.
He's got veins bulging like the Mississippi River going down his arms. I mean, he's got the 8 p.m. shadow beard going on. It's taking me 2 months to grow this thing I got right here. And you just woke up, you're like, I'm Ladd.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. My brothers are mad at me. They got the same last name in the worst genetics. So they didn't get a fair shake.
Gentlemen, I'm going to hop right into it. It's good to see you guys here this morning. And Mark, introduce us to Coach, man, and just we'll get into obviously why you're here, but just introduce us to Coach and how long you've both been involved with Pray With Ball.
Yeah, absolutely. So thanks again for having us. We really appreciate it. We've been on a few times now, so it's been fun to hang out with you guys. We'll hang out as often as you guys want us to.
Absolutely.
So we've already penciled it into our schedule.
We apologize for that.
Just
the streaker.
Don't worry.
I think that was a peach colored shirt. I don't think he was actually streaking. I didn't catch all of it, thankfully.
His skin is kind of peachy as well.
Yeah. I didn't
free
catch
off
all
Renew.
of it.
Just scared the heck out of us by jumping in the window here on O Street. We're going to call the police here momentarily.
I'm not sure David realized we had guests here.
That's okay.
Yeah, right? Welcome.
We feel more like family than guests.
Honestly, that's how it is.
That's how we party down here, Coach.
Yeah.
But please proceed.
Yeah. So joining us this morning is our head coach for men's soccer at Nebraska Wesleyan University, Coach Brandon Benella. As we were talking a little bit earlier, we all just call him B-Bon or BB or Coach. Depends on what we need him for that morning.
That's right.
Coach Benella is with us this morning.
Coach Benella, first of all, thanks for coming and joining us this morning, sir. How long have you been the head coach at Nebraska Wesleyan?
I'm going into my 8th season as the head coach, so 7 done.
7. So what's your story? Where'd you come from? Why'd you get involved with soccer? And first of all, where'd you grow up?
Yeah, I'm from Austin, Texas, originally.
Whoa.
I know.
Cut that mic real quick.
Yeah, right.
I didn't disclose
That's okay. I went to A&M, so we all can hate Texas together.
I'm not sure that's much better right now.
I think it is.
I don't know which one's worse.
I think we can agree we hate Texas more.
Well, sure, yeah. But A&M's not necessarily in a great spot either right now.
It could be worse. It could be Iowa.
It could be.
See?
Yep.
No, Coach B would say, if the listeners know, I do not. I'm one of the few that does not hate Texas because they have championships. I'm sorry, I don't hate Texas. I don't even hate Texas A&M. It's just Iowa. So
that's fair. Okay.
So growing up in A&M, first of all, you guys got a beautiful campus.
Gorgeous
campus. I spoke there about 15 years ago, and I tell you what, you better not step on that field.
Oh no!
You will get tackled. When the AD at the time was giving me a tour around there, I was speaking for Pepsi, but he gave me a tour around there, and he goes, "Don't step on the field." I'm thinking to myself, y'all ain't all that,
right?
I love the tradition, though.
Yeah.
I love the tradition. You got a beautiful golf course that's right on campus there at A&M. How was it growing up in Texas? College Station.
It was great. Like, I love heat, so being here in the winter does not meld well for me. So I golfed the other day, and it was 90 something with humidity, and I was like, it's like home. Like, this is great. So so the guys, there's a running kind of bet between the players on what day I will show up in my big coat, because it's always sometime in September when it drops below 60. It just depends on the day. So no, it was great. I love Texas. Sports are obviously a huge thing down there. Soccer was going a lot before, Midwest places really got up and running. And so I loved everything. I played baseball, basketball, soccer, golf, swimming. And I realized at some point that I wasn't going to be 6'2", and I wasn't going to dunk. So me playing at North Carolina wasn't going to happen, and kind of shifted gears. And then, soccer still in the men's side is not massive in college. And so I ended up working for the women's team at Texas A&M as a manager in undergrad. And then I got to stay on and do play-by-play and color commentary. Called the 2005 national championship game. We hosted the Final Four, so that was super fun.
That is awesome.
And then kind of through connections, working camps and meeting people and other coaches and doing licenses, I knew the assistant at Nebraska, actually. And I would always switch out my single cab truck for my parents' van so I could chauffeur people around during the summer. And I'm taking everybody out, and he's riding in the shotgun, and he goes, "Hey, what are you doing nowadays?" And I said, "Looking for a job unless you have one." He goes, "Well, actually, I think we have a volunteer spot." I go, "My resume will be under your door when you wake up in the morning." And it was. And, a couple phone calls later, I ended up at Nebraska as the volunteer assistant for John Walker, 2009 and 10. And then went from there back to my home state in Texas, down in Houston. I was at Houston Baptist, which is now called Houston Christian, for 4 years. We won a championship, actually played my alma mater in the first round of the national tournament, which is wild. My favorite moment from that game, there aren't a lot because we got pounded.
We were there.
Yeah. But, at the A&M, their fan base is incredible. And so at a women's soccer game, there are 5,000 people in the stands. That's unheard of. And so we're there and we're coaching, and I'm standing up and I'm talking to our head coach, and I'm kind of pointing. I'm like, "Hey, we need to do this," and then somebody heckles from behind. "Yeah, keep pointing, coach. I think that's going to help." And like, I couldn't turn around because I started laughing to myself. And I'm like, "You're not wrong, but I need to do something." Right. And we got them on the year that they happened to make it to the Final Four. So not the best for us, but a great experience. Went from there to the University of Houston. I was there for 2 years, but during that time when I was here, I had met my now wife. And so she had moved down and finished up schooling, wanted to come back this way. She's from South Dakota originally, has some family up in Omaha, and she's an orthodontist here in town. And I said, "Well, sweetheart, I may not be the doctor in the family, but I'm smart enough to know we should follow your career and not mine."
That's right.
And,
wise man.
He's smarter than I am.
Money.
Yeah.
AD did the same thing.
Yeah. So we ended up here, and I ended up as the volunteer to start, or a stipend guy at Wesleyan. The former head coach when I first got here was the head coach of both the men and the women.
Okay.
They had hired their first full-time assistant, whose buddy got a job at a D1 back in their home state in North Carolina, and he left after 4 weeks. So before I stepped foot on campus, I got a phone call that said, "Hey, would you want to be the assistant coach?" And I said, "Let me call you right back." We were dropping our kids off at daycare, and I said, "So?" And she goes, "Why didn't you just say yes?" And I said, "Well, I mean, I wanted to ask." So, so I was there as the assistant for one season for both the men and the women. That head coach left. They took that as an opportunity to finally split the programs and put a head coach for both programs.
What year was that?
That would have been spring of 2017. 2018 was my first year as the head coach. And so I told the administration I wanted the women's side. I was like, "This is my background. This is what," and they were like, "We really think you should take the men's side." I said, kind of pushed back and forth a little bit. But the guys fought for me. They went to the AD. They said, "This is who we want to coach us." And so I took that as okay, let's try this out and see how it goes. And it's been a wonderful fit ever since. The change from guys to girls soccer is soccer. There's a few things you got to do differently. But the bond with the guy is just different than a bond with a female. And so, they come into the office and they'll play a video game. We'll watch soccer. Like, those are things that you didn't really do unless you said, "Okay, ladies, we're all going to meet here and watch the game." Sure. They just pop in to do it. So that part of it's been really fun. But that's kind of been the path that got me here. And yeah, it's been a great ride.
Walk us through the successful seasons that you guys have had these last couple of years, because you guys make the ARC final for the first time in program history last year. I believe I saw. You've had back-to-back double-digit win seasons. Goodness, if I could speak. Kind of just walk us through these last couple of years, what it's been like, because you walk us through that path, and there was something consistent there that you didn't really pass up opportunities, whether it was volunteer, whether it was stipend, or whether it's an assistant coach. Walk us, like, just what are these last couple of years meant to you?
Yeah, it's kind of a culmination of all the things that you've tried to do as a coach, right? You've done the learning process, the watching process. You're a sponge with a notebook trying to take in from everybody. I've been really blessed to have some unbelievable head coaches that I've worked for. And so you take a little bit from everybody. And my style will always be what I bring to the table. It doesn't mean it's right? Like, there are plenty of people that win in different ways. But what I believe in is trying to get the right guys and the right culture, and that will build on itself to the point where winning becomes the product. And so it was a grind early. We had a lot of talent. We didn't have the culture quite right. COVID hits, we reset. So we're talking, we had to let some people go. Some guys left on their own. And players we didn't want to go, players we did need to go. We started back with 17 guys. 4 of those were goalkeepers. Well, we play with 11 guys on the field. So
that's not good. It's not realistic.
That's not good. No. And of those 13 left field players, 2 were injured. So we had 1 sub going into that weird COVID season of kind of 8 games, and we'll see how it goes.
In case you're not a soccer guy, that's not ideal.
Yeah.
Just so you know, just
because you want what are the rules in college soccer for those that don't know of how many subs you can have?
Yeah.
Because it's like 3 or 4, correct?
Well, so the number is technically unlimited, but there's no re-entry in the first half. So if you start the game and I sub you out, you can't go back on, even if there's an injury. And then in the second half, you get 1 re-entry. So that helps a little bit as we get late in the game. But yeah, so we talked to the guys and we said, look, you have an opportunity here to get the culture right. It's a small group. You can make it whatever you want it to be, or we can continue to try to coach so that we win every game. And you know what that looks like. And they said unanimously, we want to get the culture right. I said, fantastic. So we go through, we end up winning 2 out of we were 2-4, and then we got COVIDed out for the final 2 games.
Wow.
And so in that spring, that kind of year, while it was a grind, they got really close. They started to make things or turn things into a program that they wanted guys to come to. And from that moment, we've had some really successful recruiting classes. We try really hard to win our home state. We have over 60% of guys are from Nebraska. And that helps when you talk about building culture. You have guys from a similar area, from a similar background. They understand that. And then we supplement with out-of-state kids. But that all led to a senior class this past year that was fantastic for us from the time they were freshmen. Winning kind of going 10-4-4 2 years ago, excuse me, and getting regionally ranked for the first time since the early 2000s when the team was really good was a huge step. Playing our first ever regionally ranked match. So we were regionally ranked. Wartburg came in. They were regionally ranked. That was the first time we had ever hosted something like that at Wesleyan on the soccer side of things. It was incredible. I saw professors at the game that I'd never seen show up, right? So like you're starting to see, okay, there's a vibe here. People are understanding.
Yeah.
We kind of ran out of steam at the end of that year, fell short, reset this year, really good group again. And as we get going, it was a lot more volatile. 2 years ago, we started high and flew and then slowly sank towards the bottom. This year, it was up and down and up and down. And we dropped some games mid-season that I really didn't feel we should have lost. We opened conference with 3 losses in a row. Guys are arguing at each other on the sideline. And we said, this is not the culture. This is not what you have worked so hard to get right. Pushed them to, hey, you guys need to have a meeting without coaches and figure out what you want, because we can coach you however. I can sit on the sideline and be a cheerleader, and you can coach yourselves if that's what you really want. But if you want us to coach you, you've got to jump back on board. They did that. We went on a stretch where we won the next 5, giving up 1 goal in conference, get into the host the quarterfinal game for the first time since 2017. Do a good job, get the win, go on the road and play Luther, who is a perennial power in the conference. They won the league this year.
I think they're the number 1 seed, weren't they?
They were, for sure.
Yeah. So we're the underdog playing the number 1 seed at their house.
Yeah.
Where's Luther at? Decorah, Iowa. So way up north. And we decide to open the game up with them having the kickoff and going down and scoring in 17 seconds. So not ideal.
Not a great start. Yeah.
Always a good idea to spot them one.
Yeah.
Just get you guys have that one. We'll come back and
we're just warming up.
Yeah.
We'll be there in a second.
We tried to ask for mulligan like in golf on the first hole. They said no.
Oh, that's a good idea. I always play better after that.
Right. You got to get it out of your
Player
system.
2 is always better.
Yeah. Yeah. So not the best start, but we look at them and go, hey, the positive here is you have the whole game to get it back. Right? You've got the whole game. So we start playing and we're grinding, and it's a really good game. Both sides creating chances, both sides making great saves. Second half, the fog rolls in and it's like a layer thick.
It's amazing.
Probably 30 feet above the ground. So you can see the game, but nothing above it. It's wild. And their fans were incredible. They have a high international population for soccer, tennis, swimming. And the kids are behind the goal, just giving our guys banter.
Screaming.
Just screaming. And our guys have not played in front of that before. And so to them, they're like, what is going on? These people are terrible. And I'm like, guys, this is what you play for. This is, we get to,
wow.
Yeah, that's the photo.
I mean, that's neat.
That looks like something out of a movie.
It's kind of the creepiest thing that ever happened. I mean, it's cool.
That is sweet.
Dense, deep fog rolls right into the field. Like it was made for the comeback kid to come back and beat these guys, the number 1 seed.
And so 2 minutes to go in the game, we draw a foul in the corner, and a center back who it might have been his only goal this year, but Brendo, shout out, puts it in the back of the net. It's 1-1. We go to overtime. We should have put them away. Team clears 2 off the goal line. Their goalkeeper makes an incredible save. So we end up going to a shootout. And the call from the the guy calling the game, kudos to him because he's a Loris guy or a Luther guy.
Yeah.
But shouted it out when we won, and it was awesome. And the guys, it'll go on my wall later this year, have a full team knee slide because it's wet, and they all knee slide in
With
front
that
of the
picture,
parents.
too, have that picture blown up right there.
Yeah. And so that put us in the final. Unfortunately, in the final, we came up one short. It was 1-0 in a good game. We created some chances, especially late, and just couldn't get it done. But it's been a really fun ride to get to this point, and now it's can we bring home some hardware?
Coach, we appreciate that breakdown and just how you started, where you're at. And Nick's great question on just the success they've had and looking for obviously more success in 2025 and 2026. Matt, tell us real quick about the event. Want to know about the event?
Yeah, so we as we've talked about several different times on the radio here, D3 colleges, we've got to do some fundraising. So we don't always have the exact funds we need. This year, because of our success, we've had more invitations than we can fulfill to go play higher ranked teams. So we've been invited out, and teams now want to play us in the preseason, which is wonderful. The better competition we can play in preseason gets us prepared for our conference play, which obviously gets us prepared to go hopefully now to the NCAA tournament. So we were one goal away from that last year, and we're hoping to fix that this year. So we're having a fundraiser. So in the spring, we did the cornhole fundraiser, which was fantastic. We had a great showing for that and raised some funds for the college. Now we're doing our annual golf fundraiser. And so we've had it the last couple of years in Omaha, and I talked Coach into bring it into Lincoln. I said, hey, if we put this thing in Lincoln, we can sell it out where it's going to be successful. So I'm hoping the listeners don't make me eat my words a little bit. So far we got a little bit of work to do, but we're having on Sunday, August 10th, we're having a golf fundraiser. It's a 4-person scramble. It starts at 1:00, Newmark Golf Course. And so all the funds, all the proceeds go directly to the Nebraska Wesleyan University men's soccer program. So we can help out with not only our player development, some of the technology that we're trying to bring into the program that helps us be more competitive and certainly more successful, but then just kind of having a better environment for the players, that better culture that we kind of discussed a little bit earlier. So last year we did a big renovation of our locker room, which, unfortunately, when you want nicer things, sometimes you have to bring the money into the table. Absolutely. So we contributed quite a bit for that. And the locker renovation, it turned out amazing.
One piece on that. Only a couple of guys have seen it in person. We've seen a few photos, but we're waiting until everybody shows up on the 15th. The couple of guys that saw it said, "Wow, Coach, there's the energy here now. It doesn't feel like an away locker room, right?" And that's the goal. Is we want them to have a home, and so now they finally get something like that. We're not quite done. We've got a few other tricks up our sleeve to add to it and kind of try to honor those that have come before as well. But we're really excited about that and getting them in there. And then, certainly trying to continue that process on some things out on the complex, as well as, unfortunately, when we do travel far away, we've got to help pay for buses or airplane tickets or extra hotels and things like that.
So how do they find out about the event? August 10th, 1 p.m. Shotgun start there at Newmark. How would they? Obviously, we're going to post this on our handles as well. But how do they find out more about this event, the golf tournament, August 10th?
There's a couple of ways you can do that. Certainly we have a QR code that we'll post with your guys' social media. So thank you for that. You can also go to nebraskawesleyan.edu, and you can. It's kind of it's an interesting deal. But if you're in the search bar, if you look for Friends of P Wolf Soccer, So we kind of had to name it that, but it's our Friends of P Wolf Soccer golf tournament. So that way we could have it on the Nebraska Wesleyan page, and you can search it through there or through any one of our social media there.
I will be blasting this out on our social media handles. Coach Ladd and Coach Bo will have those out. And I'll also make sure we mention this leading up to that as well. I'm not sure. I know my surgery is scheduled for the 14th, so I may be actually able to swing this. So I'll definitely check into that.
Love that.
We will definitely be blasting this out to our listeners. Again, that's August 10th, 1 p.m. shotgun start at Newmark. And if you go again to P Wolves, there we go, nebraskawesleyan.edu. and then look for Friends of P Wolf Soccer Golf Tournament. Again, nebraskawesleyan.edu. You find information out. $400 a team, which is very reasonable as far as that goes. Some of those things I've gone to and you've gone to is a lot more than that. And again, folks, you know it goes towards a great cause. An unknown texter 8661 says, NW, best sports in town.
Hey, let's go.
Absolutely love it. Gentlemen, let's again appreciate Coach Benilla, appreciate Coach Ladd here from Nebraska Wesleyan Prairie Wolf Soccer. Again, go to nebraskawesleyan.edu. That is August 10th, 1 p.m. shotgun start at Newmark Golf Course right here in town. Folks, we'll be right back. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce is complicated. It affects every part of your life, your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce and the unexpected directions that it can take, it's times like this that you need a partner you can count on.
If you're a man facing divorce, contact Cordell & Cordell today to connect with a local divorce attorney who understands the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Text GO99 to 323232. GO99 to 323232. GO99 to 323232. 1221 N Street, Lincoln. Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textingterms.us. Texting enrolls you for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply, stop to opt out.
This just in, hot off the bench press. Planet Fitness has expanded strength equipment. Save $28 or more when you join today. We're raising the bar with these benches, and our hack squat will have you actually looking forward to leg day. Plus, we're still repping all the best-in-class equipment we've always had. There's no better time to get stronger. So join Planet Fitness today and save $28 or more. Just $1 down, $15 a month.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends July 31st.
See Home Club for details.
At Schwezo Construction, safety isn't just a policy, it's a promise. Build with us. Work safe, go home proud. We're hiring skilled craftsmen, laborers, concrete workers, and steel erectors who value quality work and a team that has your back, on and off the job site. If you're ready to be part of a company where your safety and success come first, visit Schwezo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com and apply today. Schwezo Construction, 40 years strong and still building the future.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Moe's Moving is now Moe's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has 0 hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? Do you need a lawyer you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion? The attorneys at Liberty Law understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Contact us for a free consultation by calling 877-42-LIBERTY. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help get you the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Liberty Law Group. Trial attorneys you can trust.
Nebraska football opens their season on Thursday, August 28th in Kansas City, and you can be a part of the best pregame tailgate party with Blur Events, live from Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals. Doors open 4 hours before kickoff with a live DJ promoting interactive competitions and giveaways. Tailgate games like cornhole, flip cup, and beer pong, access to ballpark concessions, and available air conditioning. Book your tickets today at blurevents.com/Kansas City and hang with 93.7 The Ticket on the scene prior to Nebraska versus Cincinnati on August 28th.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, a slight chance of showers with patchy fog possible this morning. Otherwise, decreasing clouds throughout the day with a high near 79. Tonight, partly cloudy skies and light winds, a low around 60. And tomorrow, we'll see partly sunny skies and light winds with an afternoon high near 78. I'm meteorologist Kyle Flecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships. One with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert. Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back on this terrific Thursday. Eric says, AD, they just dunking all over you. I think that's what Mark Ladd was saying. AD got the memo too, as far as that goes. Mr. Cub, good morning. He goes, those were better days, better times. I think they were when I think he's talking about Wesleyan was winning. IQ Crew, what's happening, bro? He goes, what's the vibe today with Nick? Is it big swim or is it big sneeze? Nick, you haven't sneezed today yet, man, have you?
No, and I haven't needed to. We're past that. We are past that. I got a couple of texts and questions yesterday from various folks about what my new nickname was and all the details there, and I was like, we don't need to talk about it.
It's a natural thing of sneezing.
That's what I said. We made a big deal out of it for no reason.
Nick was like, it's a regular bodily function. I don't know what to do on that.
I do it every day.
Folks, we want to thank Coach Bo Benilla and Coach Ladd again from Nebraska Wesleyan for coming in. I mean, just awesome stories. And that's one thing we want to do on this show is we want to feature not just Nebraska, University of Nebraska sports, but college teams, obviously in the city and, of course, around the state. And, Nick, I've been working on getting some coaches from around the state at some more, at our smaller colleges, either to call in or to come in, because those things are important, man. It's not, I mean, obviously it's heavy in the University of Nebraska. That's where we're at. That's our flagship. I get that. But there are other great programs out there that we'd love to give them a voice and a microphone as well. Folks, this segment is brought to you by Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services. Jack has been a well-respected representative since 1999. You can now protect your home, your vehicle, your family, or even your future. Give Jack a call today at 424-221-9100 or visit one of his 2 locations in Lincoln or in Seward and learn how Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services can help you. Nick, I was in bed at 8:05 last night.
That's what I heard. You said that.
8:05. And dude, literally at 6 o'clock, I was bobbing and weaving my head. I could hardly keep my head up. Because remember, I told you I slept terrible on Tuesday night. I just didn't sleep good, man. And the mistake was I got up at 1:30 and went to the freezer.
Yeah, you started snacking.
And I ate 2 big chocolate chip cookies.
That is a problem.
I put them in the microwave. I woke up. I thought I had boo-boo on my fingers, man.
Okay.
But it was the chocolate chips. I was at 1:30 going, yum, 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 yum.
I bet. Doesn't surprise me. I mean, you are I'm not known, but you do this often where you off of impulse, you either get up and you have something like 2 chocolate chip cookies, or you'll go to a local pie establishment and buy an entire pie, or you'll go to Hy-Vee or Super Saver and buy a whole cake. I mean, you do these things on impulse at the most bizarre times.
Nick, I got a problem.
You do.
And I was trying to fight it off on Tuesday night. And I just woke up and I knew they were there. And I made my way to the kitchen. I put them in the microwave. Even as I'm standing there, man, I'm like, why are you doing this, AD?
Yeah.
And then I smelled the dough.
And the consequences outweighed the reward.
And then I was like Dave Chappelle, rubbing my belly with the itis.
Yep.
I didn't get back to sleep until like 3. And then I'm like, okay, D, you're literally
3 a.m.
Yes. I'm like, you're literally getting up in 55 minutes because my clock's set for 3:55.
Might as well stay awake.
Well, I went back to sleep. And I was, as you know, I was like a zombie most of the day yesterday.
Oh, I could tell.
Oh, man. So I went to the gym. I went in the cold plunge anyway to try to wake up. And it did well for about a couple hours, but about 2 o'clock. And I was on Zooms galore yesterday.
Yeah.
So I hit a wall.
Hit a wall.
Time, man. Hit a wall. Nick, this is the last week we're without football until February.
Well, yesterday was the last day that it is like the NFL offseason because preseason starts tonight.
Yes, tonight. Folks, we have the Hall of Fame game tonight. I cannot wait. It is Knicks, Detroit Lions versus Harbaugh and the Chargers. The Chargers. This is going on tonight. How much action? Obviously, we Nick, you're not a kid. I'm not a kid. We've seen this thing before. But how much
Thank
action?
you. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
We're
He's
not
a kid.
kids.
He's not a kid anymore. How much do you think we'll see Justin Herbert tonight, if at all?
Not at all. I mean, okay.
What about golf?
You can never say something is definite. I mean, think about though if something were to happen. We talk about with your chocolate chip cookie and your pies and your cakes and stuff.
No judgment, Nick.
No judgment.
No judgment.
But does the reward outweigh the risk?
For about 15 minutes, it did.
Okay, and that's fine. That's fine. But so think about
as
this
I was rubbing my belly.
Yeah, in the scope of football. In the scope of football now, is there enough reward for Justin Herbert or Jared Goff or Jahmyr Gibbs to play in a meaningless preseason game? And when I say meaningless, I mean it for the outlook of the team, right? And does it have Super Bowl implications, and does it have playoff implications or division implications? And the answers are resounding no. So when I say that is there's not enough potential reward to outweigh the risk of these guys getting severely hurt.
You're looking to see the young guys that are trying to make that 53-man roster. I will say this. I would like it is going to be weird for me to see Najee Harris in a different uniform.
Yeah.
Playing for the Chargers. You obviously know he was traded, picked up by the Chargers in the offseason. Not going to I could probably see it depends on his eye situation.
I was going to say he's got some other stuff that he's working through after July 4th and things like that.
That will be interesting to see that. Of course, that's going to be at Tom Benson Hall of Stadium there in Canton, Ohio. You know, Nick, I think it's going to be interesting tonight too. And I don't like to, I never, at least like I said on our show, I don't like diving into somebody's mishaps or misfortunes, etc. I've had my own. So I get it, but again, it is sports, so I understand that part. Do you think it's going to be a little odd for Shannon Sharpe tonight?
Oh, of course.
His brother Sterling?
100%. And he was saying yesterday on his little video that he released that he was really disappointed in ESPN and the Four Letter Network for not waiting until after he introduced his brother inducted him and helped him get into it to make all this news public. And so I don't know. There's part of me that says, come on, man, you should, things happen.
Nick said, we
all know.
We all know.
Like, I don't have to sit here and tell you Shannon Sharpe's life story.
Yeah.
I get where he's coming from in the it would have been nice, I'm sure, for him personally, but also ESPN's got a business to run. And I just feel like, you take emotion out of business at times. And so I don't, will it be awkward? No, because Shannon Sharpe's had to deal with some awkward stuff that's happened these last couple of months. And so
Shannon, I think he's well aware of the awkwardness that could be there. but it's his brother.
Yeah.
So I think if it was just someone, I'm not saying
I think there's also something to be said of like that's not the main storyline tonight.
Exactly.
And so everybody just needs to be adults about it and about the whole situation. And like you said, it's about his brother tonight and Hall of Fame inductees and football and the Hall of Fame game, not about some lawsuit or settlement, whatever. It's not about that tonight.
Right.
And so as long as all parties involved understand it's not about you, then it's going to be just fine.
And I think reporters, I would hope, have enough humanity to say, don't ask me anything about a lawsuit. This is about the Hall of Famers here.
I get that. I get that reporters have a job to do, but also I sit here and I'm like, why does anybody care? Like, need to know more?
Yeah, you already know what's going on.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's not about me.
The dude got fired from ESPN for whatever reasons, and this is it. Like, was it good? No, I mean, no, right? Like, obviously got fired for a reason and stuff, and the news came out when it did, and everything happens, but also we don't. I like.
It is what it is.
I do not. If I see an ESPN article about it written tomorrow, like, I'm not clicking on it. I'm not going over there and be like, oh, this is give me all the juicy information. Let me find out every little detail about Shannon Sharpe that I just needed to know on a Friday morning. Like, I just that's not how I'm operating.
And it's I think it's crazy how this world operates, though. I mean, if it's something negative, it flies off the racks. If it's something else,
well, and we talk about it often on the show, whether it's about sports or not sports. The whole 24-hour news cycle,
yes,
and accountability or lack thereof,
and
it's just always, you could be in a negative light in the news for 24 hours, and then you move on from it, and then 48 hours you're in a positive light, and people forget all about the negative thing that they read on Thursday. So it's just a endless cycle.
In the words of Soul to Soul, keep on moving.
Yep,
keep on moving. Folks, when we come back, we got some history to discuss. And again, that game is tonight at 7 p.m., the Hall of Fame game. This is our last day without football.
Woo!
Until February. And I love it. I like it. I want more of it. And we're going to get more of it. History when we come back. 10 o'clock tomorrow is a big day in collegiate sports, and we're going to discuss it when Raph joins us as well. It's The Drive, 937 Ticket.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? Do you need a lawyer you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion? The attorneys at Liberty Law understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Contact us for a free consultation by calling 877-42-LIBERTY. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help get you the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Liberty Law Group. Trial attorneys you can trust.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce is complicated. It affects every part of your life, your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce and the unexpected directions that it can take, it's times like this that you need a partner you can count on.
If you're a man facing divorce, contact Cordell & Cordell today to connect with a local divorce attorney who understands the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Text GO99 to 323232. GO99 to 323232. GO99 to 323232. 1221 N Street, Lincoln. Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textingterms.us. Texting enrolls you for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply, stop to opt out.
MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Mo's Moving is now Mo's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has 0 hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Nebraska football opens their season on Thursday, August 28th in Kansas City, and you can be a part of the best pregame tailgate party with Blur Events, live from Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals. Doors open 4 hours before kickoff with a live DJ promoting interactive competitions and giveaways. Tailgate games like cornhole, flip cup, and beer pong, access to ballpark concessions, and available air conditioning. Book your tickets today at blurevents.com/Kansas City and hang with 93.7 The Ticket on the scene prior to Nebraska versus Cincinnati on August 28th.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
At Schwezo Construction, safety isn't just a policy, it's a promise. Build with us. Work safe, go home proud. We're hiring skilled craftsmen, laborers, concrete workers, and steel erectors who value quality work and a team that has your back, on and off the job site. If you're ready to be part of a company where your safety and success come first, visit Schwezo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com and apply today. Schwezo Construction, 40 years strong and still building the future.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Midwest Bank is now hiring in Lincoln. They have multiple banking positions open and are looking for dynamic individuals passionate about helping others and building relationships. With a family-friendly culture, competitive benefits, and unique perks, Midwest Bank is a great place to start a new career. Apply today at midwest.bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer, member FDIC. At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends. Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainer. Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Boom, 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 boom. It is a misty Thursday morning downtown Lincoln, Nebraska. 1040 O Street. Come have some coffee, hot or cold, or pastries right here from the mill. Best baristas in town, best coffee in town, good stuff. Nick, this morning, man, it's probably about. Why'd you start laughing, dog?
Just don't read Hizzle. You can read Hizzle Bears.
I don't even see it.
Okay, good. Just don't read it out loud.
No, I'm going to let it ride. Hizzlebear got me one time, never again.
He got me to snort on
Hizzlebear, you will never
got me to
get me.
laugh.
I can't say. I don't want to say never. I never say never because you can catch me slipping. That one day you caught me slipping. I still hear about that all the time. Hizzlebear. What is wrong with you,
That's
man?
what I'm saying. Like, who sits there? Hizzlebear, we love you because you're
Hizzlebear,
always
what is
here.
wrong with you, dog?
But like, what are you doing, man? Like, I don't, Hizzlebear, I don't know what you do for work, but let's just say you're in a cubicle job. Like, all right, does your boss know you're just typing up that type of stuff? Either way.
Oh man, in history. And I'm going to read two because both of these are worthy. In 2012, Michael Phelps, that seems weird saying 2012, but 13 years ago, he became the greatest medal winner in Olympic history as part of the winning American 4x2 freestyle relay team in London. 19th career Olympic medal, Nick.
Wow.
15th overall. But not to be forgotten, though, in 2021, Katie Ledecky wins the women's 800-meter gold for an unprecedented third consecutive Olympics in Tokyo and claims the distance at 800 and 1500 meters double. Those two were just the modern day, at that time, the Mark Spitz of the world, if you would. And that was before your time, Nick, but he was just an amazing Olympic swimmer. But you can't forget about those two and what they've done. They've done some amazing things, man. Amazing things as far as history. What you got, big dog?
Well, so I was looking this up. Obviously, there's a lot of baseball stuff going on in the world right now, but this one, it's probably been at least 6 or 7 years by now. Former Miami Marlins pitcher Jose Fernandez, who passed away in that boating accident.
Yeah.
He would have been 33 years old today. He's born in 92, so it would have been 33. But
that
either way,
seem right,
it was been his birthday today, but passed away unfortunately, tragically. I mean, that was all in the same year, I want to say, as like when Yordano Ventura from the Kansas City Royals passed away. Just two of the bright younger pitching stars in Major League Baseball gone way too soon because of some accidents.
Just freak accidents.
Yeah, Yordano Ventura, obviously, but then Jose Fernandez from the Miami Marlins, who passed away in that boating accident in the ocean in the state of Florida.
Life is precious, man. We've definitely lost some icons to some just freak accidents as well. Folks, when we come back.
How about this
What's
one?
that? Oh, yeah. What do you got?
It is Bill Callahan's birthday as well today. I just found that one. I just stumbled across it. It's Bill Callahan's birthday. Happy birthday, Bill.
I'm just trying to figure a way not to totally cuss you out.
Former college football and NFL coach, Nebraska, Oakland Raiders, born in Chicago, Illinois. Bill Callahan on this day in 1956 was born.
We got to be the dumbest team in America. When he was coaching for the Oakland Raiders, they had lost, and he gets up there. We got to be the dumbest team in America. I tell you what. What's the quickest way out of Nebraska, Husker fan?
What was the quickest way out?
I tell you what. Billy C can coach his tail off his offensive line. He's one of the best,
sure
and that's why he's got a job still, because that dude is one of the best to ever do it. You hear that from guys from the past, current. So maybe not a head coach in the collegiate ranks, maybe in the pro ranks, but he can coach the heck out of those offensive linemen for sure. So happy birthday to Billy C.
Bill
Callahan. My birthday.
69 years old
My birthday.
today.
Nick, I'd appreciate it. I'm just trying to figure a way not to totally cuss you out right now.
Why? What did I bring up?
It's nobody's business what day it is right now. I may be 69, but I'm 29 in my heart.
That's right.
I still like Nebraska, Nick.
Guided Nebraska to a 27-22 record from 03 to 07.
I brought the Huskers a Domicon Sue.
Yeah. A much better record than what Nebraska's previous head coach just had. Should I say that? 40. If I asked you where he was at, do you know where he's at? Where he's coaching right now? He is no longer with the Dallas Cowboys.
It's not Cleveland.
It is not.
Where's he at right now?
He was hired as the offensive line coach in 2024 by the Tennessee Titans.
Tennessee Titans. And he will keep getting hired until he decides to retire because that dude knows what he's doing. Knows what he's doing. Folks, when we come back, we got Rafferty with us. And tomorrow is a massive day in collegiate sports. We're going to tell you why. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket. Be right back.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197. At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce is complicated. It affects every part of your life, your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce and the unexpected directions that it can take, it's times like this that you need a partner you can count on.
If you're a man facing divorce, contact Cordell & Cordell today to connect with a local divorce attorney who understands the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Text GO99 to 323232. GO99 to 323232. GO99 to 323232. 1221 N Street, Lincoln. Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textingterms.us. Texting enrolls you for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply, stop to opt out.
Batter up! Join us this summer at Haymarket Park for 50 action-packed Salt Dogs games running now through August. Visit saltdogs.com for updates on everything you need to know about weekly promotions, giveaways, and special events. That's where you'll find the latest updates to make sure you catch all the excitement and never miss a homestand you want to attend. Haymarket Park is your ticket to fun all summer long. Visit saltdogs.com to get your tickets and unleash the fun.
Saturday. Eagle Raceway is open for a full season of dirt track racing action every Saturday night. Don't miss the epic battles on the high banks of Eagle Raceway each Saturday between the Nebraska Septic Sprint Cars, Nebraska Lottery Modifieds, Avid Realty Sport Mods, Valentino's Hobby Stocks, and A1 Iron Stock Cars. Let's go racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street. Check out the full schedule at eagleraceway.com.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
Welcome to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Raffy!
What's up, everyone?
If you're gonna do that, AD, you got to be on beat with it. You got to be on beat with the song. Come on, stand up. Let's go. Come on. Are you gonna be like Amir Garrett from the Cincinnati Reds 6 years ago on this day when he tried to fight the entire Pittsburgh Pirates team?
He fought everybody. I'm only standing up right now because I had a cramp on my left butt cheek.
Oh, I knew that was why.
See, Nick, when you get old like me and Rafford, I can't say for Rafford, I'm saying for me.
Oh no,
certain things just start hurting for no reason, and literally I just felt my left cheek just get like something got tied right now.
Well, that's the thing is like people think that they can do things 30 years after they're done playing and
by standing up,
and then no, then it's like the Achilles comes up and bites you, or your calf tears and it shrivels.
You taking a shot at me right now?
Not at all.
Nick, we're gonna have to go back to the throat punch days.
Here we go.
See that coming.
We're gonna have to go all the way back to last week.
I could see. Let's be honest, it was yesterday. Raffy, what's the weather like there in Seattle, Southeast, my brother?
A little overcast right now, expecting some storms later today. So we are just prepping for the rain, the thunder, and the lightning.
In the words of Milli Vanilli, blame it on the rain, right, Raffy?
My favorite song ever.
Gentlemen, we're going to hop right into it because today is the last day of collegiate sports as we knew it from a financial aspect, if you would. It's already changed quite a bit, but it's going to change even more starting tomorrow, August 1st, because tomorrow, folks, isn't just the start of football recruiting season anymore. It's the start of college athletes becoming paid prospects as we see it right now. So let's put it in writing. So for the first time, schools can now officially offer revenue sharing contracts to high school seniors on paper with actual dollar amounts. So let me ask you this, Raph and Nick. Do you think 17 and 18-year-olds should be handed six-figure contracts before even playing a down of college football?
In today's world, I'll say yes. However, it'll be a kind of a slippery slope from both sides because, like they said in that story, is they can offer them, but there's nothing signed. So say a school offers this player, $100,000 to come play at, say, Kansas State or something like that. And then say they blow their knee out their senior year. They haven't signed anything. There's nothing contractually until they sign it. So I think things would have really changed a lot more if they would have been like, they can sign right away. But I just think the way it is, the way it's set up with where they have to wait to sign, I mean, there's nothing contractually signed for them. So I think the player and even the school. So I don't think much will change going into this.
Nick, let me ask you guys this. Should a 22-year-old player be given $24 million contract before he plays a snap of NFL football?
I think that 22-year-old's already proven his worth, though, his body of work. He's got a body of work in college already.
Sure. But this is what I'm saying though, is before you do it every single year where you pay guys before the NFL is different than college, right? We all know that. I'm not trying to
equate. High school is different than college.
Exactly. I'm not trying to, but so will be the dollars. We're not, nobody's paying, look at the scale. Nobody's paying a $28 million contract for college football, right? It just goes to show that it's professional sports now. Like that's
to your point,
that's
Nick,
what I'm getting at.
And you're right on it. It's getting right towards the NFL action. Nick, let me ask you this. So, Raph, to your point, like at that first question I brought up, recruits can sign deals. Obviously, recruits can see the deals, but they can't sign them. Nick, that'd be like you decide to get married, one of these days, one of these years, one of these months, whatever that happens.
Yes.
That'd be like, say, I'm going to marry you with no ring. There's no ring there. You're proposing with no ring. So let me ask you this. Does this create
I promise I'll get you one eventually.
So can I ask a question before we get to that? Nick said you said you're bringing 2 to my party. So does this mean you're bringing a date?
Raph, we really doing this right now?
+1?
Are we really doing this right now?
Doing this right now?
AD was talking about marriage, so I just
let's get back to football. Let's get back to football.
Here I am,
this should
the
be
one
good.
that you love.
I can't believe Raph, I can't believe you just out me like that right on the radio. That's crazy. I know we've been through a lot. I know we've been through a lot. And I know sometimes I've been a little more disrespectful than respectful to you. but I felt like we crossed the line right there.
No, not at all. Because AD said when you get married, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. So I thought maybe I was missing
Maybe
something.
in a couple years.
Maybe in a couple years. Hey, but Ref, the answer is yes.
Raph, you remember this song? Raph didn't start the fire.
Yes, he did. Look at
it. Was already burning
Oh,
since the
man.
Nick was turning. It was you already started the fire. Raph just said, hey, it was already going, dog.
Oh.
Well, let me ask you guys this.
Yep, here we
So
go.
let's see, is this bringing more transparency, meaning that recruits can sign the deals, but they can't sign until December? Does that bring more drama or does it bring more transparency?
Man, I don't know. I guess it brings a little of both. Actually, because what scares me the most is just the fact of we're offering you this money, but if they get injured, it's off the table. I mean, there's nothing contractually stipulating to these universities to say when they offer this that it stays there. I mean, so it's. I guess it's going to lend a little bit of both. I mean, yeah, the player's going to know that money might be there for them. However, if they get injured, it's out.
This is where we really get into just kind of like this disgusting cycle of, we know
it is disgusting,
as consumers, we know that this needs fixed, but we also know that the most reasonable explanation is not feasible or realistic in college football's model. And here's let me explain this. We know that the college football world needs something along the lines of a CBA, a collective bargaining agreement, right? For that reason, Raph, to where there's some things to where if something happens with some of these players, they do get, you know, what's entitled or what's rightfully theirs, right? And I don't, maybe entitled is the wrong word because people get all freaked out about that word. But here is why it's not realistic using the college football model, because you have players transfer nonstop. You have guys leaving schools after 3 years. Some of them are after 4. You have guys, like I said, transferring all the time. There is the uncertainty of how good they are, right? But then on top of everything is that there is an insane amount of players across college football. And so with the collective bargaining agreement, you need a union. And how on earth do you ever justify or decide what players are going to make up that union? Because you're having one board, whether that's, you can't have too many cooks in the kitchen, so you can't have a board that has 50 players that speak for the rest, right? You need a board of 10, maybe 20, but you're sitting there going, all right, these 20 players, these 20, 18, 19, 20-year-olds are going to speak for the hundreds and thousands of college football players that play. No, because guess what? As much as we love Dylan Raiola, it's basically impossible for Dylan Raiola, if he were on the union, to be able to accurately speak for some Division I low-level South Florida third-string running back. It's impossible. And so that's why I said it's this cycle of we need change. We know that college football needs guardrails, but the necessary guardrails are not realistic with this day and age of college football.
You know, unknown texter 9326 says you're going to start seeing high school seniors sitting out or opting out their senior to protect themselves. Unknown texter 0685 says years ago, I would insure their arm for $1 million through Lloyd's of London. Is that still a possibility? You know, you look at all these things. Think about this, you guys. And Raph, schools are now going to start targeting players that are already committed other places, because they can shop that contract and the amount to the place. Recruiting as we know it, Raph, is bought out. Do you think that's fair game? Do you think it's foul?
Today's world, everything is fair game. So yeah, fair game. Can I ask you, AD, what was your insurance policy your senior year of high school?
About 35 cents. And a box of oatmeal cream pies.
Do you see that scoreboard at Seacrest Field?
Hey, speaking of that, rumor on the street is Aaron Davis is going to be giving $62 million to Seacrest to get the Buford, Georgia,
to make it look like Buford High School.
Yeah. Yeah, 62,000 cream pies.
Yeah.
Little Debbie's. You guys, this revenue sharing versus NIL, the difference. So this isn't NIL money, folks. Just let you know, this is straight from the athletic department's 20.5 million pie, 15.4 million, which is going to football at most schools. Even you heard a little bit about even with Coach Bo here, Vanilla from Wesleyan, just talking about, just as far as money, how tough it is right now, how tough those things are. You guys, we know that 75% that's out there is going towards football because we know it's revenue generating. I mean, that's just the bottom line. That's just economics. But I'm gonna ask you guys.
It's also roster size. Like that's something we forget about at times too. And I was talking to Peter Cobelt, the Husker tennis coach, yesterday about it. Is that on his roster there's 10, right? On Husker football it's 100. So it's not directly proportional by any means.
No,
but we also
Numbers.
Forget that roster size does play a factor.
It does play a factor. So, Nick and Raph, let me ask you both this. So you think about shopping the offer, to where these guys and these gals have the ability to do that because recruits can now use those offers like a price tag. Say, hey, this is what I got from X school. This is what Y school, how much you got. So, Raph, let me ask you this. Is this smart business by the players, or do you think it's dangerous because the school doesn't have to offer, they don't have to buy by theirs either. Do you think it's dangerous because they're going to catch wind if they find out a player is shopping that offer they got from said school?
Oh, it's going to happen. I mean, that is a given. I mean, that'll be the first thing talked about. But then also I'm wondering too, is like with the being that this is from the collective or not or through the schools, does each player get a little something, or can it be like they give the money to the 50 top players and then just scholarships to the next 50? Or I don't know. Is there anything set in that? I was curious to see how that played out because we talked about with the teams, like 100, do all 100 guys get a little of something, or can they elect to give maybe the top 45 players and then the other 55 are kind of like the new scholarship walk-on player?
The correct way to do this is that everybody gets a slice. It might not be an even slice, but everybody gets a slice. I think that's the way that most places are going to do it, because then you can get additional funds through the NIL department, through the collectives and things like that. And a lot of these guys, your top echelon players, are going to have brand deals, right? Like Vincent Shavers and Dylan Raiola and Emmett Johnson are all part of Adidas. Like, so like there's a lot that are there's a lot of your top end players that are going to have brand deals and other sources of income in addition to the house settlement stuff there. Now, could we ever get to a point to where, like you said, Raph, you start to really see the pay scale, altered and weighed down in one direction rather than the other? Sure. I think you can't rule anything out. Guys, I also thought that it was fascinating at Big Ten Media Days, something that maybe wasn't talked about a ton, was that Tony Petitti, the commissioner of the Big Ten Conference, did release that Venmo is the official house settlement partner, the payment partner of the Big Ten Conference. And we don't know all the details of how this all works, but Venmo becomes one of the corporate partners of the Big Ten Conference. The Big Ten Conference kind of oversees all of the payouts. And so all of the payouts will now go through Venmo. And I think that makes sense from a tracking standpoint. It makes it easy to track it. It's one company. You're not having Nebraska use Venmo while Maryland's using Cash App. It's like
third party.
It's a third party. I'm sure Austin and I were kind of brainstorming this on the air from Vegas, last week. We were brainstorming the fact of, like, I'm sure Venmo is taking a percentage off the top, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Financial literacy, I think, is important here because, let's say, hypothetically speaking, I get a payment from Nebraska through Venmo for $5,000 or whatever it is going to be. And I say, you know what? I want that money in my account now instead of waiting the 2 to 3 business days for the transfer. So I'm going to click that little button, that little slider. We all know it if we've ever played used Venmo, to where I click that slider and with an instant transfer, I get an extra, it's a 2% fee. but it's okay because I'm only losing a couple of $100 in the grand scheme of it all. Like financial literacy in that aspect is going to be important for these players. And in return, Venmo is actually going to sponsor and be the headline sponsor for some of the biggest rivalry games in the Big Ten Conference the next couple of years. And so that was something that kind of went under the radar from Big Ten Media Days, is that Venmo is going to be the engine that they use to kind of transfer all these payments.
Which we know this is not going. Well, I can't say we know, but I would doubt it would happen this way if they paid everybody evenly. You figure for 105 players, what about $140,000 a year for each player, which is a very good living. That's not counting the NIL thing.
That's not bad.
If you divide up 15.4 amongst 105 guys, that's about $140,000 in college, which some of those guys will get more of that than others. Yeah. But Raph, here's the question. Yes, it's a very good living. Raph, let me ask you this.
Here's the deal. Like, I mean, dang, man, like you're living in Lincoln, Nebraska, where I mean,
$140,000.
I mean, you can slum it and find a real nice apartment for $1,200 a month.
Yeah, guys that are members of country clubs.
Yeah. So what do you do? Oh, I'm a banker. I'm a president of a company. What do you do? I play football. How old are you? I'm 19. Okay, well, thanks.
How do you have a membership at Highmark?
Yeah. How are you at Wilderness Ridge right now?
Hillcrest on a junior membership because of age.
Junior membership because of age too. Yeah. Jack Russell's got to figure out a way to squeeze them for all they're worth. No, I'm kidding. But.
So, Raph, let me ask you this: transport portal trade-off. So now you got programs that are faced with a choice. Do you pay high school recruits now? Or do you save the bag later for the portal that starts with veterans in December? So, Raph, let me start with this. Radio listeners, let us know. Text in 402-464-5685. Nick, I want to get yours as well.
Okay.
Should schools invest in proven college talent or bet on high school potential where they can shop that deal? Raph, what'd you do? You're the coach. How are you handling that, man? These are all new factors in this new day and age that starts at midnight.
I guess the first thing I do is I go to a school that's got a ton of NIL money to offer, like Tennessee, for instance. You got the Haslam family just be throwing out, hey, what are they, Shell or what? I forgot what gas station they are. Pilot
stations.
So yeah, it's that's the tricky. That's why you see these general managers getting paid as much money as what they're getting paid, because it kind of falls on their. Probably them and the head coach. I would think that's the decision they have to make, because you have to save some for the transfer players. But I guess if you know that you got NIL, I guess that's where the collectives will still come in to where maybe you use your collective money to get the transfer portal. It's interesting. I'm glad I'm not a GM in that factor, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I think one way to look at this and rather simple way to operate would be, okay, so beginning of each season, you sit there as the coaching staff and with your GM in there.
What do we need?
It's what do you need, but also how do you want to supplement your roster? Because do you want 40% high school guys, and I'm just making up these numbers, 40% high school guys, 40% transfers, 20% grad transfers. And so then I think you need to find, percentages. And most of the time I would imagine that most of the time it's going to be like 70% high school guys, 20% transfers, 10% grad transfers. I would imagine that it's around that type of percentage point. But then you break up your budget that way. And now, granted, with that being said, you probably have to expect that the price per player for transfers or grad transfers is going to be a little bit larger than the price per player for high school guys.
Keep laughing.
I was going to say, go ahead.
You know what I'm going to say, Raph, don't you? PPP.
Yeah, price per player. So, I think that there's a lot of that has to go into effect here and be taken into account, because you got to figure out a way to budget it correctly.
Raph, would you want to be a GM in today's college sports?
No, but I guess if somebody comes and offers me $500,000 to $1 million to do it, I guess I'll take a shot at it.
I'm gonna give my dangest.
I'm gonna be honest. I would love it.
Loving it?
I think I would genuinely love it. I think we all have this idea that this is it seems a lot more impossible because there's so many unknowns for us, like in our situations. We have to remember there are a lot more knowns once you get inside those four walls, and a lot of questions get answered when you are in those rooms
because they're doing some serious vetting.
Yeah, well, you're doing vetting. You're actually talking specific numbers. Everything that we refer to is speculation. It's hypotheticals. It's what we've heard, but are able to report. There's a lot of unknowns and unanswered questions in our conversations and in every sports radio conversation and things like that. However, when you get inside those four walls and you say, "Hey, I'm Nick Sainert, I'm the GM," and you get to actually talk about specific numbers, I think it not that it's easy by any means. It's not me sitting here saying Pat Stewart's job is easy and he's overcompensated. That's not what I'm saying. What I am getting at though is it's a lot easier to do business the right way and in a successful fashion when you can actually talk specifics.
Okay, so guys, I might have lied there. I forgot yesterday I was talking to a former college coach, and actually I told him, I said, if this would have been 25 years ago, you could have hired me as your general manager. So I guess maybe I did want the job.
Harold Spears, good morning to you, brother. He goes, college football should implement a rookie contract for at least the first year for high school students, somewhat like an NFL rookie contract. Harold, I think that boat has already sailed, though, man. The toothpaste is out of the tube. If they would have rolled this out properly and thought more long term, but when that court case hit in California, Raph, it was done. I mean, the ship had left the dock. There were no checks. There was a balance. Heck, the ship didn't even have a destination. It was going. It's like, we out.
Yeah. Hey, look at all this open water. I want to turn left. I want to turn right. I want to go forward.
The best was the beginning when players are getting paid $50 to post on Amigos Twitter. Now you say that, they're like, yeah, right.
Yeah, and to your point, we're laughing, but it's the truth because now you got some guys that will say, if it's not 200,000, don't even talk to me.
Yes, to a certain extent now, but now here's where the House settlement comes into play, and the College Sports Commission and things like that, the CSC, which we've heard a lot about the last couple of days, where there is going to be much more monitoring of values, right? Like the CSC is not going to allow Aaron Davis institutions to pay Nick Sainert $500,000 to post one social media video if that means that I get assigned to go to Aaron Davis University. So I think, like, I'm not saying everything's going to be sorted out and everything's going to be valued at the correct amount and stuff, but I think we are going to start to see a little more of a not neutral, but regulated playing field to where you're not going to be able to say, "Hey, charge. I'm looking for 1.7 for 30 minutes of a commercial." Right. It's not realistic, right? And so that's the CSC's role in all of this, and they've been very, very upfront and active in the news world the last couple of weeks.
But as we all know, you go back to like 1983 and SMU and stuff like that. We talk about the toothpaste being out. It's hard to put it back in. Yes. So you're going to have those underhanded people. I mean, as long as there's college sports, there's going to be a way to get more money. And, so I think I guess the NCAA will smile on that factor that they can start handing out fines and stipulations and stuff again. But
guys, think about it this way. Remember what we said a couple of years ago? They've been getting paid for years. Just let us know about it. This is what we've been asking for.
Just let us know.
Just let us know about it. This is what we've been asking for. It's like they've been paying guys for years. We just haven't known about it. Well, no, we know it's happening. We just have no proof. Well, now we have proof. Because dudes are wearing Louis and all of this. So, I mean, it's happening. This basically is just like negating and taking away the possibility of a Jeremy Pruitt McDonald's bag. Like this is what we're looking for.
Hey, maybe he was hungry.
But then also Jeremy Pruitt's wife withdrawing like $2,600, and then the mom of the best part, and this is hilarious. On that same player, Jeremy Pruitt's wife withdrawing, it was like $2,638. And then it was like 3 hours later, that exact amount was deposited into the mom's account of the player. And I was just like, what are we doing? You think it's that stupid? But hey,
that was pretty that was pretty.
Jeremy Pruitt, head football coach at the University of Tennessee.
Raffy, what you got for the RGT, my brother?
All right, everybody. Today's Ralph's Good Take actually goes out to one of my old football players that I coached. Saw yesterday or prior this week that he had took the oath. He is now becoming a fireman for the city of Lincoln. Bobby Taylor. Bobby, great player. I know he coaches Lincoln Youth Football, I believe. Union Bank, I believe, but just a great kid. Well, he was a kid back when I coached him. I think he was like 18 years old, 19 years old, but just thought it was pretty cool that now he's going to be a fireman for the city of Lincoln. So I just wanted to give Ralph's Good Take out to him and all the great stuff that he's going to do for the city. So Bobby, you are Ralph's Good Take.
I love it. Congrats to all those graduates too, man. Ralph, that's good stuff. Ralph, appreciate you, brother. Definitely going to holler tomorrow. Folks, we'll be back. We got some Husker football to discuss. There's a particular guy that's there from the land down under. We're going to talk about. We'll be right back.
Midwest Bank is now hiring in Lincoln. They have multiple banking positions open and are looking for dynamic individuals passionate about helping others and building relationships. With a family-friendly culture, competitive benefits, and unique perks, Midwest Bank is a great place to start a new career. Apply today at midwest.bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer, member FDIC.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, a slight chance of showers with patchy fog possible this morning. Otherwise, decreasing clouds throughout the day, the high near 79. Tonight, partly cloudy skies and light winds, low around 60. And tomorrow, we'll see partly sunny skies and light winds with an afternoon high near 78. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fletcher from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today. A1 Automotive's second location is now open at 5110 State Hill Drive, just off of Yankee Hill Road. The new location continues to specialize in all makes and models and provides personalized service as they have for 15 years. To honor the new store opening, A1 is offering $25 off any service over $300, $50 off services over $500, and $75 off services that total over $750, all through July 31st. Schedule your appointment today at a1autolincoln.com and visit their new location in South Lincoln at 5110 State Hill Drive.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now in our new time. We're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Batter up! Join us this summer at Haymarket Park for 50 action-packed Salt Dogs games running now through August. Visit saltdogs.com for updates on everything you need to know about weekly promotions, giveaways, and special events. That's where you'll find the latest updates to make sure you catch all the excitement and never miss a homestand you want to attend. Haymarket Park is your ticket to fun all summer long. Visit saltdogs.com to get your tickets and unleash the fun.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now in our new time. We're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert, sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Throat punch, throat punch. Throat punch, throat punch. Throat punch, throat punch. You're sitting over there like a Pius the 10th grad. You know, very pompous, very pious, pun intended. You just have your arms folded. AD, we're starting. AD, we're starting.
How dare I say AD stop mingling with the folks?
Bach, I'm about to beat him down, dog. It's come. He's been cruising for this all week, and I think it's going to come to fruition. I think I'm just going to beat you down on O Street real quick.
No, please don't, because I don't got to change your clothes and it's wet outside.
Hisselbear, I can actually read this one. This was kind of funny, man. They'll put a player's Venmo on the screen after a big hit or a TD.
Yeah, hey, Husker fans, you like that sack? Pay me $15 and I'll do another one.
There's more where that came from.
Yeah. Only if you donate now. But wait, there's more.
There's more.
Donate in the next 15 minutes and I'll sack another tie. I'll have another sack. Just pay the processing fees.
Nick, dude, this is, even just as we were talking and you and Raph were going back and forth, just sharing your insights, I'm like, this is where we're at, man.
Yeah, it is. I mean, well, okay, so on to Hisselbear's point, in all seriousness, about the Venmo on the screen and stuff, don't forget, people tried that, not in Nebraska, but in other places. I think UCF was the one that a couple of years ago, they had the QR codes on the back of their jerseys. Colorado did that as well. I think it's just, you know, I'm sitting up there in the 56th row trying to zoom in on Dylan Raiola's QR code. I like, it's just not realistic. It would be kind of comical though if it was like after Vincent Shavers gets a sack, he just goes, there's like a video of Vincent Shavers. He goes, Husker fans, you like that? Donate now to 1890. It would be kind of funny. It's just like it's like the Kirk Cousins. You like that? Dylan Raiola throws a touchdown pass. Husker fans, hey, it's Dylan Raiola. Did you like that touchdown pass?
Hey,
for the one-time price of $29.99, I could throw another one.
Hey, dog, we laughing, man, but I don't put anything past anything in this collegiate landscape that we're in right now. I just don't, man.
It'd be comical.
It's just nuts to think about it. What else is kind of nuts? It shows you, and Nick, I'm going to preface it this way. You look in years past.
Do you like that sack?
You like that sack? Do you like that throat punch? Yeah. Maybe I'll live stream me beating you up outside.
You should. Maybe we should do it for charity. Yeah. The other part the other. Sorry, I'm going down this hypothetical road of what it would look like with Venmos.
I like it.
It's like, hey, Husker fans, did you like that touchdown pass? Let me throw you another one here when we get back out on the field. And then he ends up throwing an interception. So you just got everybody that donated the $29.99 just trying to request it back because you can Venmo request, and it's just like, no, I meant to request Dylan Raiola for $30.
Rubber Ducky said, did you see Rubber Duckies right there?
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you look at it.
Go ahead, read it.
What do you think about that, Nick? Rubber Ducky says Pius X.
He goes, Pius the 10th, the rich kids.
Pius the 10th.
Pius the 10th, the rich kids that can't play football in Class A, so they go to Class B.
Rubber Duck, that sounds personal.
Here's what I would say.
That
Rubber
sounds
Duck,
personal. They're a good football team.
No, they're not. I mean,
they've had their stretches.
They've had their stretches.
Yes,
they've had their stretches.
I'm not gonna knock Pius. Except you.
Here's the thing, is that I would look at it as a tiered system.
I want to hear this.
I would look at this as a tiered system. There's this narrative out there that it's like costs so much money to go to Pius.
Talk about
it's just not true. No, I'm not talking about. We're not going down this rabbit hole.
What is it to go to Pius? I have no idea.
I don't know what it is now. I know what it was when I went there.
Is it expensive?
Not in comparison to other private schools in Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would say.
And personally, I have nothing wrong with. I mean,
just the fact that I went there.
No, just because it's you.
Okay.
And you're right. Just kind of mess with you.
Okay.
Yeah. Claytonia Johnson said, "I'll buy a ticket to watch AD beat Nick up. Take my money."
Okay, actually, we do need to. Maybe this is actually a thing that I just need to say. I'll sacrifice my right eye for it.
I'm just going to tell you, folks, it'd be a very short fight because all Nick would have to do is walk really fast, and I wouldn't be able to catch him with my back. So there wouldn't
That's
be
a very
much,
good point.
There would be nothing, or you just hit me in my left side of my back, and it'd be done.
Yeah, there's nothing about retaliation here. I mean, you just sit there and say, "I'm going to throw punch Nick." Well, what about my retaliation? I'm good for one.
Well, if I hit you once, that's all she wrote. It's night.
Yeah. And Matt Rule say,
"You gotta find that. You gotta find that." Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Nolan Border says, "Hey," he goes, "Hey, ain't all Pius kids rich?"
Yeah. Exactly.
Craig says, "Careful, AD. Baseball catchers are the first to defend their pitcher. Nicky seems so nice and approachable. He might be the Hulk if you piss him off." You know, I could see Nick, Craig. I don't think that's far off. I could see Nick if you pushed him, if you kept poking the bear. Those pitchers are not ones to mess. I'm sorry, those catchers, pitchers either, but catchers in particular.
Here's what
I would not mess with a catcher.
I mean, there were a couple of times where we had to dust some guys off the plate. There was a couple of times.
Okay, whoa. You're talking to a non-baseball guy here when it comes to the finer terms. What do you mean by dust a guy off?
I'm not saying intentionally hit guys, but just get off the plate.
So you gave the word for the pitcher to take somebody out.
At no point was I ever told.
So you're claiming plausible deniability now?
No. At no point was I ever told, instructed, was anything to. But I would say like that if there was something that happened earlier in the game that I would choose to throw a fastball on the inner part of the zone because guys would purposely crowd the plate.
It's kind of a warning shot.
Not even a warning shot because like nothing ever happened of it. But then on the next pitch, guess what? This is the ideal sequence. Something happens earlier in the game. They're jawing with us. They're coming after our pitcher. Yeah, just make a mental note. So then what we do when they get up there, high school hitters, not the greatest all the time. So you jam them with the fastball inside. They take a couple of steps off of the plate. You go something nice and slow on the outside part of the zone. They're a mile out in front of it. They flail and miss at it. You're just like that. You're 0-2. And then guess what? They have no clue what's coming. Are they going to come back inside? Are they going to go outside with some slow stuff? No, you know what we do? Elevate and celebrate. Elevate the fastball. It's eye level. It looks really good. They whiff through it, and they're walking back to the dugout crying to their mom and dad in the stands. That's what happens. Elevate and celebrate.
Okay, Nick. These are things. You have done these things. You're not just, you have done these. You have lived that life. You know this. This ain't something you're just making up.
No,
this
I'm not making this
scripted.
Up. This is exactly what this is
you
what I do.
You live that life. You're that guy.
Shout out to the coaches, especially in summer, would let me call the game. They'd let me call the game, and so it was. Hey, you know what? We're gonna jam with the fastball. Go ahead, try to get the barrel of the bat around. You're not gonna be able to.
JP says Nick talking like he's Greg Maddux.
No, that's not what I'm getting at all. I'm not saying it always worked out, but there would be a couple of times that there would be no better feeling than watching them walk slowly back to the dugout because they just got absolutely carved up like a turkey on Thanksgiving. I mean,
he's done this, listeners. He's done this. Elevate and celebrate. carved up like a turkey.
That's
You've
true.
done these things, man. I think it's funny, man. I love it. Absolutely love it. Nick, this is the first time in a lot of years that Nebraska has had very few new faces starting in August. In fact, Nick, there were only 10 new faces of that 125 on their current roster that were new.
Yeah.
With that being said, this being year 3, we've talked about this a lot. We'll talk about it more the next 29 days leading up to when they head down to Arrowhead. Is that a good sign that so many of the guys, you know who your guys are? There's not all this crazy transfers in and out. Although we had that, those things were put to rest pretty early.
Well, I think everybody knows the old adage of get old, stay old, and that's here what Nebraska is at least trending in the direction of doing, especially on that offensive line. I think that is where you can notice it the most.
Shout out to the Lincoln workers out there in the trucks waving, man. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for all you do. Thank you so much.
I think that's where you can notice it the most is get old, stay old. You have on that offensive line experience from Elijah Pritchett. You have experience from Henry Letofsky. You have experience from Justin Evans, experience from Rocco Spindler, and experience from even if Gunnar Gatula is your 5th offensive lineman on that line, there was valuable experience last year that he had before he got banged up. So I think, and then you look at next year, guess what? Even if it's somebody that hasn't played a whole lot, they've been in the program for multiple years. So there are valuable pieces to that line. And I think that the offensive line is the easiest place to look at and say, yeah, they got old and now they're staying older.
Nick, you got a guy that has the potential to change the whole dynamic of special teams. Big Archie Wilson, 6'1", 185. That is a very good sized kicker. He's got a chance to change everything. Coach Rule said he can punt both with his right foot, and the dude is ambidextrous.
Think about how wild that is
with his feet
to be able to do that, and he can put different types of spin and English on the ball and things like that. And Matt Rule went a little bit deeper into it in his press conference the other day, talking about how the ball spins differently if it's coming off of a left-handed or a left foot or a right foot.
That's nuts.
And so I think that's something that now when it's all said and done, Nebraska's coverage has to be there. Like they have to be solid tackling, right? Like cool, you can punt both feet, but if you're allowing 15 yards after fielding the punt, then because the first 3 guys miss on tackles, then what's it really for? So it's got to be the entire system of special teams needs to be improved, which I think that it will this year. It's not like we're asking Nebraska. We say this all the time. It's not like we're asking Nebraska to be a top 10 special teams unit in the country. AD, just be better than what you've been. And really, it shouldn't be that hard to be better than what you've been, because man, oh man, it's been rough to watch at times.
It's been tough. Having Archie there comes from the land down under.
That's
in
true.
Australia. I even said it like I was going to sing it. I come from the land down under.
Vegemite sandwiches.
And so I'm excited to see what he does, like you said, Nick, because you imagine what the fits he's going to give the Cincinnati special teams and return coordinator, not knowing the English he puts on it with the left foot, the right foot, what it's going to do. That brings a lot of late nights of trying to study high school film of this kid. Because there's nothing else to see other than that. So I'm excited about that.
It'd be nice if, Nebraska just never punted either. I'd be okay if we just never saw Archie Wilson.
I would love it.
Nebraska scoring 97 points a game.
That'd be awesome. Not realistic, but awesome.
No.
For any team as far as that goes.
We're going to score more points than the other team.
I'd love it. Nick, when are you going down for that game? Are you leaving on a Thursday morning or Wednesday night?
I would imagine Thursday morning.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm carpooling with Jake Sorensen, so it's, we'll see what Jake wants to do.
We are 28 and a half days away from kickoff.
That is correct. It's the fact that it's an 8 p.m. kickoff too. That factors into it. I don't know.
Are you going to say that night?
I don't know. I haven't asked any of those questions yet. I don't know. Here's the thing. There's a part of me that wants to, because the Kansas City Royals play at home the next night, and it's Husker night. So we'll see. But there's also I may or may not have a speaking engagement. I'm doing my inner AD on that Friday.
I love it, man.
So we'll see what happens.
Folks, we'll be right back with the AD attitude adjustment and the closing for the morning. We'll be right back. It's The Drive.
Saturday. Eagle Raceway is open for a full season of dirt track racing action every Saturday night. Don't miss the epic battles on the high banks of Eagle Raceway each Saturday between the Nebraska Septic Sprint Cars, Nebraska Lottery Modifieds, Avid Realty Sport Mods, Valentino's Hobby Stocks, and A1 Iron Stock Cars. Let's go racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street. Check out the full schedule at eagleraceway.com.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197. A1 Automotive's second location is now open at 5110 State Hill Drive, just off of Yankee Hill Road. The new location continues to specialize in all makes and models and provides personalized service as they have for 15 years. To honor the new store opening, A1 is offering $25 off any service over $300, $50 off services over $500, and $75 off services that total over $750, all through July 31st. Schedule your appointment today at a1autolincoln.com and visit their new location in South Lincoln at 5110 State Hill Drive.
Since 1983, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs has been a trusted and reliable company in Lincoln and the surrounding areas. Fast Mike's handles all sides of construction projects, home renovations, or big cleanouts. With the perfect size dumpster to fit your needs, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs will haul it all. With same-day delivery in Lincoln, affordable rates, and top-notch service, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs make cleanup quick and easy. Call now at 402-450-6828 or visit us online at fastmikesrolloffs.com. Book your dumpster today. Fast Mike's Roll-Offs, cleanup made simple.
In today's digital world, technology works great until it doesn't. At Hamilton, we work to keep your business up and running. We are more than an IT company. We're your partner, focused on customized solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Say goodbye to tech stress and unexpected IT costs when you hire Hamilton. Together, we help you focus on what really matters. Hamilton Business Technologies. Real people, real technology solutions. Connect with us at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in temperature-controlled high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars. That's Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with the child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Batter up! Join us this summer at Haymarket Park for 50 action-packed Salt Dogs games running now through August. Visit saltdogs.com for updates on everything you need to know about weekly promotions, giveaways, and special events. That's where you'll find the latest updates to make sure you catch all the excitement and never miss a homestand you want to attend. Haymarket Park is your ticket to fun all summer long. Visit saltdogs.com to get your tickets and unleash the fun.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainer, sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back. Last segment on this beautiful Thursday morning. Very, very cloudy downtown Lincoln. Off and on rain. And I think that is probably going to be the day as far as that goes. I want to look at this up real quick, Nick. What were you going to say, brother?
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts about Diego Pavia at Vanderbilt, the quarterback? He says he has some quotes every now and then.
Mm-hmm. What do you say?
That make you scratch your head. So he said it earlier in the offseason that Alabama doesn't have Nick Saban to save them anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Did he
say something else?
Here's what he said about the backup quarterback.
Kid, what is he doing?
Diego Pavia says that backup quarterback Blaise Berowitz has, quote, laid off the ladies and is more focused and dialed in.
Read that again.
Diego Pavia says that Vanderbilt backup quarterback Blaise Berowitz has finally laid off the ladies and is now able to be more focused and dialed in. If I was Blaise Berowitz,
yeah,
I'm not decking Diego Pavia.
We gonna have words though.
But I'm sitting there going, dude,
keep my name out your mouth.
Yeah, I would be like, stop talking about my personal business. So, I mean, this dude, sometimes some people just need a good humbling. And I've never cheered for Alabama, but I hope Alabama wins by 30 when they play.
Well, I tell you what, he's giving them plenty of fuel, man. He just keeps popping off at the mouth.
He gave Blaise Berowitz a lot of fuel.
It's different when you got Jeremiah Smith at, Ohio State,
100%.
Who's saying, Michigan won't beat us again while I'm here, compared to this kid down here just popping off with nothing to back it up, no body of work. But obviously, of course, they did beat him last. I get that, but it's like, man, when we're talking about poking the bear, they're poking a Godzilla.
Elevate and celebrate. That's right.
Craig liked to remark, Nick. He says, bullseye, Nick. Get old, stay old.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Craig.
Pete Ferguson, what's up, Pete? Pete said, Nick mentioned that he plans to propose to his let me wait a minute.
Proofread. So you can trust nobody.
He plans to propose to football.
Thank you.
Let's elevate and celebrate. I can already picture it. He'll come down on one knee asking, do you want to elevate and celebrate while spending the rest of your life with me?
See, AD, let this be a lesson. You can never trust anybody.
See, Pete is in the Hizzle Bear. He's in the Hizzle Bear corner now.
Yeah.
Pete couldn't help it.
Pete knows where I am.
He couldn't help. Oh, I ain't hard to find, right?
I ain't hard to find. Except from the hours of 12 noon and 5 p.m. It's really just this 2-hour window. Everybody knows I'm here in the studio.
Cubster's going to be there bright and early. I think he's talking about the game, which is in 28 days. Again, folks, at Arrowhead, we are in the mix now. As we talked about after the 4th of July, me and Sip always discuss this. It goes by so quick, and it really does. It goes by fast. Folks, I want you to think about something, man. Wounds become a part of the medicine. Sometimes the things you wanted to happen the most were the greatest things that did not happen. So often, sometimes their wounds are the best medicine. Doesn't always feel good. In fact, rarely does it feel good, but yet the benefits and results always prove that it was the best thing to happen. Folks, we can't wait for you to ride tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. It's Friday. Be nice. Be good. We'll talk tomorrow.
Take control of your health with the DASH scan at Advanced Medical Imaging. The DASH scan is a full-body MRI designed for advanced health screening. This dynamic approach provides exceptionally sharp images across multiple organ systems, helping to detect potential concerns early. With minimal radiation and no invasive procedures, the DASH scan offers a safe, comprehensive look at your health. Plus, results are delivered faster than ever, giving both patients and physicians confidence in screening and diagnosis. Your health is too important to wait. Schedule your DASH scan today at Advanced Medical Imaging. Visit amimaging.com or call 402-484-6677 to learn more.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce is complicated. It affects every part of your life, your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce and the unexpected directions that it can take, it's times like this that you need a partner you can count on.
If you're a man facing divorce, contact Cordell and Cordell today to connect with a local divorce attorney who understands the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Text GO99 to 32 32 32. GO99 to 32 32 32. GO99 to 32 32 32. 1221 N Street, Lincoln. Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textingterms.us. Texting enrolls you for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply, stop to opt out.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door